Hey, today I'm going to share with you what happens in a spiritual integration session with me when I invite somebody or when I work with one of my students in a session. So I am a teacher of wizard consciousness, and I teach students to live their life magically by accessing the wizard within, by taking charge of their state of being, by raising their vibration, to create their experience, bring their desires into their physical reality using the law of reflection, right? Law of creation, which is how the law of attraction works in the 4D, right? So in a spiritual integration session, it is super fun. It is super fun. It starts with me asking you a few questions about your major challenges in your life, general questions. And I ask my students like how they're experiencing life. If they have some specific challenge that they are experiencing, it could be anything. Okay, it could be about your relationship, it could be about your health, it could be about your finance, it could be about spiritual health, it could be about anything. Okay, it doesn't matter. What happens is, from these questions that I ask, as my students open up to me, I start experiencing their state of being. I start experiencing how they are coming out about their experience. It is not the words that matter, what you're saying in a session with me. Okay, because I pay attention to the energy behind your words. Okay, and as you speak, as my students speak, I start feeling it in my own state of being, like, like in my own body, like, where it feels contracted. And soon enough, after a few more questions, after, I ask them some specific questions just to see, that I have got it right, what the blockage is, or, what is stopping them, or what is really dropping their energies. Okay, because it's all about this. It does not matter what problem you are going through. It does not matter what specific challenge you have. Okay, it's always really simple. In a spiritual integration session, it's always really simple, that everything is about your state of being, a certain vibrational state of being you are creating for yourself, which is creating the experience that you is not satisfactory for you, which is not something you are enjoying, and you're keeping yourself in that state of being. And my work is to first enlighten you, what's going on vibrationally for you, and then tell you how easily you can shift from that. Okay, so let's say something going on with your relationship. Okay, there's something going on with your finances or health. Okay, doesn't matter. And after, once I have recognized, okay, so this is where the vibration is stuck. Okay, or maybe this is what the pattern of your thinking is, or this is how the energy gets stuck once you start thinking about it. I usually do not talk about the specific stuff at first. What I start out with something much more general and broad, and try to give you the overarching context of the theme that is going on in your life, which is making you go in circles, right? Because usually my students, when they talk about challenges, they are going in circles. Okay, they have been experiencing this, and this is going and going and going and going. Okay, so I give them what is the overarching theme that is going on in their life, and what is the lesson behind that experience that they need to integrate. See, it's a spiritual integration session, right? Every experience has a lesson. Every experience is trying to give us something. And when we do not get what's happening, when we are not able to harmoniously integrate what's happening, we need to repeat that experience again and again, because life is like a school. It is going to keep repeating the syllabus until we pass, until we get it, until we, get really good at our subjects. It's not going to allow you to come out of your loops until you really understand and integrate. That is what the spiritual integration session is about. So once I start to see that what appears to you maybe as a financial challenge, or a relationship challenge, or a health challenge, or a spiritual challenge, is actually about this particular theme, and this could be the integration that is going on. And that's what I start coming out. I start giving out the context of what's going on, and soon enough, student starts understanding, yeah, that is exactly has been going on. There are certain things going on. They are been going through this whole cycle, and it's as if like I know everything that is going on from top to bottom without them even saying it, because a theme is almost always the same. It does not matter with the person. It's like the syllabus. You see, it's like the syllabus. It does not matter the student. The syllabus is usually the same, in a particular grade. So once I start saying like, this is what's going on, give them the overall idea. Now they have some context. Now you have some context. Okay, this is what's going on in my life. So the reason I'm facing this relationship challenge is because, I have challenges with, authenticity maybe, or with maybe I'm not able to overcome my fear of abandonment. Okay, and what is actually hiding behind this fear, what is actually hiding behind these challenges of authenticity, of low self-worth, okay, or whatever that appears to be. And you will find it usually is a place of disharmony inside, something that you constantly keep telling yourself or thinking, or you see reality in a certain way, which is generating all these experiences of anxiety, low self-worth and whatever. So I do not work on low self-worth. I do not work on, how to become authentic and all that stuff. All I am going to give to you after that is, if that is what is going on, okay, you do not need to focus on it at all. Okay, which is the coolest part. Yeah, that is your problem. So let's say you have a problem going on, and okay, so this is the problem. So fantastic. So you have a broken thumb. We have recognized it, great, but you don't have to work on the broken thumb. Okay, to improve your life. What you have to do is you have to eat healthy, you have to sleep, you have to meditate, you have to do all the things that you enjoy, and your body is going to heal automatically. This is how I teach. Okay, it's not different. Usually almost all spiritual integration session looks like the same to me from my perspective. It's like almost always, it's I'm going to give you the context, what is going on, and then I'm going to give you how to heal. And it's usually not about your broken thumb. I'm going to give you, usually I give my students, how to raise their vibration from the context that they're in. And now this is the good part about actual sessions with me, that because in an actual session, I'm going to give you homeworks and exercises that is going to utilize your current experience, that is going to help you transmute your current experience, and then use them to raise your vibration, right? So this is the best part, because then I start to help my students see whatever is going on in your life, okay? We can do something about it, so that you can use the same experience that is bringing your vibration down to actually raise our vibration. Okay, so somebody's triggering you in a relationship. I'm going to give you something that is going to help you to use that next triggersome situation to actually raise your vibration. So everything becomes a catalyst for your own growth. It becomes super fun. You stop worrying about the things that is going bad in your life. Rather, you start looking forward to it, because you know that is going to help you raise your vibration, because that is what I'm going to give to you in a spiritual integration session. This is how it works, right? And in the end, I give them really specific stuff. In the end of the session, almost always I give them really, really specific practical, homeworks, which is about the specific challenge, okay, which is about the thumb maybe, okay. But overall, I almost give them multiple homework. I overall give my students multiple homeworks. The number one is a general one. The second is the less general, and the third is the most specific. Okay, to their specific thing. And overall, the main intention of mine during a spiritual integration session is to raise your vibration while you are with me. Okay, so if you begin a session with me, by the time you are going to reach the end of the session, you will notice you are going to feel much more comfortable, relaxed, harmonious, bright, hopeful, even having fun about the same situation which was appearing quite dark to you before the session started, or when you started talking with me and explaining what's going on. It will start feeling much lighter. Why? Because through my own energies, I'm going to transmute yours. In a spiritual integration session with me, we combine our energies together. Okay, you and I become vulnerable to each other, Vulnerable not in a negative way. Vulnerable as we become open to receiving each other's guidance. You guide me. Yes, you are a student, but you are guiding me to help you out of the situation, and I guide you in return. We together have a dance, kind of, right? That is the spiritual integration session. And I connect with my higher self. I connect with my inner guidance. I connect with my, you know, intuition, and I center myself and I give you the guidance that you need to receive. And it's almost always energetic. It's always energetic, not almost. And it helps you raise your vibration at that very moment, and it gives you ways to raise your vibration constantly through the things that I'm going to give to you, the tools and techniques, right? So that's what I do. That's what I do. If you want to have the experience, if you want to experience this with me, then all you have to do is send me a mail. If you feel that the things that I've shared with you resonates with you, if you want to experience wizard consciousness, if you want to live the magical life by taking charge of your state of being, raise your vibration deliberately, use the law of reflection and creation to create the dream life that you want, have the spiritual acceleration growth journey in your life, all of that is so easily accessible if you just raise your vibration, if you come in harmony. And that's what I teach. I have so many tools to help you, to assist you with that. If you want to work with me, just send me a mail or send me a direct message if you're watching this on Facebook. I'll get in touch with you. I'll ask you some questions. And if I feel that you are ready to embark on this journey, then I might give you a 1 hour free spiritual integration coaching session where all of the things that I've just told you, you're going to experience firsthand, right? It's going to be super fun. So yeah, I wanted to share with you about spiritual integration session. Let me know any questions you have, anything more that you want to know. I'd love to answer them in another video maybe. It'll be super amazing to work with you. I look forward to working with you, knowing about your journey and helping you become the magician, the wizard that you already are. Have fun, and I'll see you again soon.